All right, what's up, guys? So we're going to give you today the 7 things you need to start making lo-fi boom bap hip hop beats inside your house, basement, room, your living room, your hotel room. If you live in your car, if you're doing that van life, wherever you're at, we're going to talk about what you need. So the first thing I think you need is a little bit of inspiration. You need to be inspired by something, whether it's you're inspired by sounds of birds, or maybe you're inspired by piano players, or anime. I don't know. Be inspired by something. Inspiration is very key. The second thing is you need a DAW. Actually, I'm gonna just list them out real quick and then we'll go through them. Okay. So first thing, inspiration. The second thing, you need a digital audio workstation. The third thing you need is a drum machine. The fourth thing you need, a MIDI controller. The next thing you need is an interface, something to bring that sound from the outside to inside your computer. And then the next thing you need is sample material, or you need to be able to create samples. You need to also, number 7, that was number 6. Number 7, you need instruments. Okay, so let's start with the first thing, inspiration. A lot of us get inspiration from these records. So records are a great way to get inspiration. We're not going to talk about the legality of that, but inspiration is there. You can get inspiration from taking a walk, or just talking to somebody, or listening to a podcast, or watching a good movie. Inspiration is out there. You just have to look for it. Our second thing is very important, a digital audio workstation. You need that DAW. It's that DAW. I mean, I'm very about hardware and DAW free and analog, that, and all those key buds terms and standalone, but everything goes into the computer. Right now, this video is going into the computer. Everything goes into the computer. So you might as well, I don't know. You might as well get a DAW and get ready for that. You can start down at the bottom at like GarageBand, which will come with a Mac if you get an Apple computer, or you can get like Ableton, something that I use. I've used a lot of them. I started at GarageBand, but this was so long ago. This was like 2000s. So I started in GarageBand, and I did Reason. I did Logic for a little while. Then I did like MPCs and like try to like do no DAWs, but it went back to Ableton. I will always go back to Ableton. First I had, I don't know what Ableton number, but I've been on it for a minute. So yeah, Ableton. That's what you should get. Next thing, drum machines. For lo-fi and boom bap, you need an MPC or SP44. Probably both of them or all of them. Collect them all. I have multiple right now, just in my chain of just doing stuff right now. I have the SP44, and this is just stuff that I'm actually like using on records right now. I have SP303. These are like right here at my little desk. I'm in my basement. So you need drum machines. Those I would consider those are more effect box and samplers, but proper drum machines are good. Or stuff like the OP1. That's an awesome drum machine that gives you the ability to have the synth and other stuff. So that's very key. It's very key to have the ability to do a lot of things. Like the good buzzword right now is standalone. With the MPC 1, and then all these, the MPC Live 2, which is basically just the live with a speaker and a couple more outputs. But it's very interesting what these companies are doing. But I would recommend you guys get a drum machine if you're trying to do this lo-fi hip hop boom bap type of sound. It definitely is good. Machine is also good. I messed with Machine at Machine 1 and never really got back on it because I had a bad experience. My Machine, the USB port broke very early in the game, and it was one that I bought, and I just wasted a lot of money. And yeah, so I still have it. It sits there. It's a relic. It's just gonna sit there because it doesn't work. I had somebody fix it, my homie, and he fixed it, but then his fixing stopped working. So yeah, that sucks. You will also need a MIDI controller. There's times where I don't use a MIDI controller at all, but there's always a MIDI controller by me. This is the Advanced 49. I do have some problems with this one. On Ableton, I able to get it mapped out where I can use all the transport, use everything like it's supposed to. But a lot of times these encoders just start messing with settings, and yeah, I'm not liking that. So I'm looking, I'm probably going to get another MIDI keyboard down the line. But MIDI keyboard, very MIDI controller, very key. Some of the MPCs you can flip into being MIDI controllers. Like my MPC 2000 XL, I use as a MIDI controller in Ableton. And that workflow is very awesome. So it's something to think about. Next thing you gotta get is the audio interface. This is another key item. I went with the Apollo Twin. That's a universal audio device. And I like them, but if you get with them, they be trying to charge you for the plugins. So get ready for that for anything. Plugins, it's crazy right now because it's a very subscription-based world. Even back to the drum machines, we can talk about like, what is it called? Serato, it's not Sample, it's the other one. Their little beat program. I can't think of the name right now, but they make you either pay for one that's like, oh, you can get this one and we're definitely coming out with version 2 soon. Or you can pay by month, and the subscription model, it just sucks. Especially for us beat makers, we want to buy our equipment, have it, it probably sit in our studio for 8 years, and then we pick it up and like, oh shit, why I've never used this? Or maybe we sell it. I used to be the guy that sold a lot of shit, and then I was like, dude, why am I selling all this? Might as well just keep it and use it and learn it. So I'm still learning stuff every day, even though I got hella shit. So you just gotta focus yourself. But back to the audio interface, get a good audio interface. I do recommend the Apollo Twin, but it does have the drawbacks with you having to buy plugins. It comes with a good set of plugins. I also like having a piece of analog gear that works as a mixer. My dedicated mixer is the solid state Logic 6, and I've had that for a while, and it's been a blessing. And definitely get it from Sweetwater. Shout out to them. Shout out Ben. Sample material and to create samples. This is very key. You need to be able to have a sample source. Just like inspiration, I was talking about vinyl. That sample source can come from vinyl, it can come from YouTube, it can come from anywhere. You can use your mouth, you could do the beatbox, whatever. You can take the water and, bang it against this, or you could sample a video of somebody banging this right here and make a beat out of it. It's possible. Do what you want to do. It's up to you. So I would say, do you, dude? Yeah, for real. But and creating samples is just basically getting a keyboard, sampling yourself. One thing I do is I take I'll just play some stuff. It could be with a drum groove or it could be without. I've found either way you get different type of energies. Like with a drum groove, you might get it where, okay, you're trying to play along with the groove. But if you just play without it and have your own groove, you sample that and then you put that into a simpler. These are cheat codes right here. Simpler is where it is at. Get Ableton, mess with the simpler, master the simpler. Don't even mess with simpler. Just go simpler. It's dope. And then get Serato sample. That's dope too. That other Serato beat making shit. I still can't think of the damn name. I need to look this up. This is gonna mess with me. Serato Studio. Yeah, there we go. Serato Studio. It's just such a basic name. I kind of forgot. But Serato Studio with the whole subscription. Yeah. We don't like subscriptions, guys. Instruments. Playing instruments is very key. This is number 7, but this is probably the most key one. I wish I knew how to really play like a guitar, like do 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 do, or a keyboard with like I literally just muck around until something sounds good, or even if it doesn't sound good, I just sample it and then just flip it and just figure it out. But I would love to, be able to do certain things. So that is very key, guys. Get some instruments, even if, that's why the drum machines are key, because those are instruments too. But I'm talking about other things like, a windpipe or, pianos, electric pianos and guitars and all this other stuff. And just mess around. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect. This is lo-fi. This is boom bap. You're figuring it out. Key things though in that lo-fi boom bap sound. A lot of things we like is from this SP303 is the compression. So that basically squishes it, makes it sound a certain way, and it makes it sound it breathes a different way. So that's very key. Drums is very key. Samples is very key. But just being yourself, being unique is very key. I would say the bonus one is, just being yourself, just being unique to yourself. I'm Tariq Mizan. One of my other, I guess, nicknames is the Hypebeast Dad. That's who I am. I'm a Hypebeast who is now a dad, who now has to, figure out other things to do. And I Hypebeast about other weird things. Like I Hypebeast about gear. I definitely love fashion, or love like the Hypebeast type culture, and all that V-Lone and all that type of stuff. But you get older. Like I'm in my 30s, so I stop caring about that. And I'm an artist. I kind of getting back into the art, but my passion is mostly in gear, technology, and the height of, but creating with what you have is the most key. So I know I said you need all this stuff, but you don't. You can make a banger right now on your iPhone, get the Koala app, go get an iPad, go get a Game Boy and make a game, or a chiptune song, or make your own app like Henny did. Henny from The Business. That guy, I've been watching that guy for so long, dude. Since it was like 2 guys in The Business. I don't know what happened there, but now he's like an iPad guru, iOS beat maker guru. It's so dope. So just do you and have fun. Definitely go listen to some of my music. Listen, it's on Spotify, Apple Music, Tariq Mizan. That's TARIKH MIZAN. Definitely, if you're watching this right now, and today is November 3rd. Today is election day, guys. If you haven't voted, go out and vote. I've already voted. So, I'm not standing in line with those people, but I still exercise my right, and you should too if you want to. I would if I was you, but if you didn't, it's okay. I'm not the type of person, I'm not like vote or die. That's on you, do you. But definitely hope you got something from this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and tell me some of the stuff you guys might want. I'm gonna start doing more consistent beat videos and different type of videos using Right now I'm using my DSLR, so I'm gonna figure that camera out and to get whatever quality we're getting right now. I don't know, because this is the first time recording.